Alright, so today we're going to be checking out this Marvel Select Planet Hulk Disney Store exclusive. This thing, it's an unbelievable toy. But before we get into this toy, I'm going to break down some shit real quick, pretty much like I always do, because that's what I do. And when I say this, like, if you're a YouTuber, please don't take offense by it, or don't be like, oh, this guy's an asshole. Or you can, I guess you can call me an asshole, that's cool. But just, like, don't be offended. Because here's the deal, because I love toys, obviously. And I also enjoy watching toy reviews and toy channels, and, because I like toys. So when I'm watching your guys' channel, and I'm actually friends with a couple of you guys, so don't feel as if this is a jab towards you guys or whatever. It's just in general. Your videos are like a fucking broken record. I'm going to do a real quick demonstration of the average YouTube review guy. Okay, so this is the package, front of the package. Here's the back of the package. Side art like that. Here he is in the package. Now let's get him open. Let's take him out of the package. Okay, so here he is out of the package. Great paint. Good sculpt. Let's go over the articulation. Oh, so this is the articulate. It's a little limited because he's a big character. Pretty good toy. Let's do some comparison. Okay, now here for some comparisons. Dude, come on, man. You guys are killing me. Entertain me. Just try to say a joke or do something, or give me a little intro that makes you stand out, because I can't tell half of you guys apart when I try to watch toy review videos. It's just like, I don't know. Show me something other than your meat hooks fondling an action figure and do something cool like Glenn Webb used to do. So for this video, we are definitely going to check this Hulk out. And then I have a massive Hulk collection. And whenever they're that big, I don't really like pulling them out because it takes forever. But like I said earlier, if we don't do something different, we're just another face in the crowd, or hands molesting an action figure in the crowd. Let's check out this Hulk. Alright, now we're going to go over this amazing Hulk. Like the head sculpt on it, they kind of went with a different facial expression on this. Something different. I know it looks a little weird, but pretty much every Hulk that I have has like a yelling face or a growling face or a roaring face. So it's kind of nice to have one with a different facial expression. Like this is just like a humble Hulk to me. Like looks really nice. I like how they even added the little I don't know, the little sensor thing for he can't get out of the arena. So that's really cool. Like it's just a little touches like that that really makes Marvel Select stand out. The sculpt on this thing is nuts. Like they put all kinds of little creases in here to kind of like capture the paint, for you can do like a wash and do like a brush, do a nice little airbrush on them. Like there's tons of paint on this thing. I know that whenever you get a Hulk figure, it's usually just green with a little bit of airbrush, and that's pretty much it. But that's not the case on this thing. Like look how deep the muscles go on his back. They painted every little detail on this thing. Like the spikes are a different color than the shoulder pad, and then they put some patina in there. Really killed it on this toy. Love the little skirt thing. This is like a really soft, like pliable plastic. On the front, like they really showed off for detail. It's like one is like flipped over. Really killing it, man. Like I wish every toy was like this, because this really makes collecting toys fun. Like when you get something like this in your collection that just stands out. A one-of-a-kind sculpt, great paint. Like it's just a great toy. We will go over the articulation, even though I just made fun of guys for going over the articulation. But it's just such an amazing toy we're going to. The articulation for me, I think it's perfect. I know, like I know like a lot of you guys want more articulation, but on a big figure like this, it looks really clean. So I'll take cleanness over posability any day of the week. Like the head. It is on a ball. It doesn't move a lot. I mean, it moves enough for me. It can look down a little bit because he's so tall, so that's cool. Yeah, check this out. Like on these shoulders, like it's a ball and socket shoulder. Like look how clean they did that. Like that is everything. And then you still have like all the movement of like a Marvel Legend or something. Like it's just put together so well. Then it has a bicep. It rotates at the bicep here. Like you can't even tell that that's a joint. Like when you take other toys, they're real gappy here. So it turns here. Well, I'm trying to get it to turn here. He's still a little stiff. I guess I gotta loosen that up. But it does turn here. It's got a single elbow and these feathers. I gotta like crazy glue these things in because they fall out really easy. I guess if I'm not messing with it, they're not gonna fall out. But it's actually starting to turn now. On the elbows, they have a single elbow and they do have a pin, but it's a little pin because I usually complain about the pin. But that one's so small that I'm not going to complain about it. Plus, I'm just super excited to get this toy. It doesn't have a lot of movement in the elbow, which I know a lot of you guys are going to complain about, but I'm totally cool with it. It does turn at the wrist, and it has a hinge at the wrist. You got to like work these things in to get full movement out of it. The shoulder pad, like you got to move this one. It actually moves pretty good underneath the shoulder pad. I love the strap on this. And here's what's really cool. Like the ab crunch, it doesn't move a lot. But look how clean that is. Like it just, you can barely even tell that it's there. And so you do get some movement here. Not a lot of movement, but there is movement there. And then you also have like a double ab crunch at the waist. So he turns and it also moves around a little bit. So you don't get a ton of movement, but enough for me. Now you pick the skirt up, like he's got that weird like Marvel Select joint to where you can kind of do the splits. It's cool because it's hidden under the skirt. It has a thigh cut. I don't know why they bother doing that. Single knee. It actually moves pretty good for a big figure, but it looks clean. They painted inside the joint. Like they definitely took the time to try to do it right. And on the ankle, it's on a hinge and it has crazy ankle pivot. So there's an articulation. I tried to make it quick and painless as possible. I'm not going to do any comparisons. I'm just going to go straight to the whole collection because the whole collection is so big. I'm probably going to pull it out on the floor or something. Otherwise, I'd have to set it up on this thing like multiple times. So let me get that set up. I'll run you through the whole collection. You're going to see a bunch of Hulks you've probably never seen. So in the comments, please don't go, hey, that third Hulk over, what's that from? Because I got to be honest, I probably don't fucking know because I got so many of them and I forgot where a lot of them came from. So just enjoy that you see them. Check them out, and let's get to that. Alright, so first off, we're going to go over the accessories. I love how they did that little black airbrushing around the shield, but then they didn't paint over the corners or the border. So they actually took some time, masked this thing off, and it really turned out amazing. Love the battle damage in this thing, tons of little dings. The back of the shield actually looks just as good as the front of the shield. Has this little soft, it's either like rubber, like a really soft plastic strap here, and this is supposed to be the handle. And they even acted like they wrapped this thing in leather. So even on the back of the shield, they took time and did everything right. Got like a little stud in it here on the handle as well. Really good job on that. The axe is just as cool as the shield. Tons of detail in there, like pitted and just really nice. Like this looks like copper, then they sprayed a little blue over it like a patina. Really nice. Love the leather wrap on here. Like it actually like kind of slipped down and you can see the steel handle underneath. And then on the butt of the axe, they also have some little red dots. Man, they're just really killing it with this toy. Alright, so I went ahead and pulled out the whole collection. For one, you get to see them. Two, I get to enjoy them with you because a lot of these I haven't seen in a while because they are so far in the back of my shelf, like way back there, that you almost forget that you have some of these. So it is nice to pull them out, plus I get to clean the glass shelf where they were sitting, and that's always nice to try to get rid of a little bit of dust in your toy room. So I counted them. I got 41. Hopefully I didn't miss any because I have Hulk all over in the toy room. And if you hear that weird sound, that's me scooting my butt across the carpet in my toy room because I really don't know how else to do this video. So if it's a little wavy or wiggly, that's why, because it's me literally scooting my butt across the floor, which would actually be a pretty cool video when it's on, so I could have my like wife come in here and see me filming this, put it on the back of my video, and I'm sure you guys would laugh your ass off because this does look a little bit ridiculous. But this whole collection is solid, man. I tell you what. So when you guys watch other YouTube videos from other YouTubers and toy reviewers and stuff, which I do also, my head is in the light. Let me know what channels you guys are watching, because I'd like to check out other people's channels as well. I'm always curious to see if they even show their collection, and if they do, I would love to see it, because I obviously am very passionate about my hobby, and I like to see how passionate other people are about theirs. There's the Hulk collection. This new Hulk is probably my favorite Hulk in the whole entire collection. Really nuts about that figure. I thought they did a great job with that. Hope you enjoyed the collection. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.